Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so here's the deal with my piece of malachite. I try to put down some thin green lines. It's spread out way too much and I had to fill it in. So, it's very disappointing, but it does happen. I still think it looks beautiful. I added more crystal centers there. And I'm just going to call this one done. I'm very annoyed with it and I just want to move on to the next one, which is going to be Amethyst. And I've learned a lot of valuable things along the way and I'm going to share them with you in the next video, which is actually this video. But I just wanted to let you know what had happened with this. So as you see, I have it taped up with some aluminum tape. And I'm going to be just doing a flood coat on it and calling it done. And I will absolutely post pictures into all of the groups out in the daylight so you can see how pretty it is. It's not that bright lime green color anymore, but after doing a lot of research, malachite is not bright green anyway, so I think it looks more natural this way. So, without further ado, let's move on to Amethyst. Okay, so I'm all mixed up. I just did something that I am so excited about. I could like scream right now. So, one of my colors is going to be Amethyst. You can't see the label because I had a leak happen all over my alcohol inks, which was a nightmare. But it's the Amethyst alcohol ink. So that's one of the colors I'm using. And another one of the colors I'm using is by Lorez Amethyst Dream. I don't know if it's going to focus there or not. Well, let's not waste time. It's Amethyst Dream. So anyway, I mixed the alcohol ink in with the resin. And then I mixed in the Amethyst Dream with the resin. Then I took some of this and dripped it into the alcohol ink one, and look at this color. Let me see if I could get it to show for you. Can you see that? It is an electric purple. It is so sexy. I could marry it right now, I swear to God. So, anyway, let's get going here before stuff starts getting hot. So I have those two colors. I'm also using Purple Rain by Lorez. I don't know why I'm not focusing here, but it's not. Okay, let's see if this helps. There we go. Purple Rain. Also using some Americana Lavender, or Purple Cow, I'm sorry, Purple Cow. And then I have two pearls by Perfetto Paints that I have mixed together. One is Shimmer Pearl and the other is Luster Pearl. So I was looking at images of amethysts, and there are some that have a little white streak going through them, but I didn't want to use straight white. So as you can see, I have two side-by-side molds. That is because I didn't want these to be huge. I have one of these plate stands, and I measured the width with it open, and I wanted a piece just big enough to fit in this plate stand. So this one here is going to be the amethyst that I'm going to work on now. And then I decided to make my next one, whichever I'm going to do, in this one. But I just wanted to get them made ahead of time so I didn't have to fuss with it. So ignore this one on the left and concentrate on the right. I'm sorry about the writing. I wanted to use this plastic wrap one more time before I got rid of it, because it did give a beautiful shiny background on the last one, the malachite piece. So I like it. I want to use it again. And then underneath this plastic, there's a big thick sheet of acetate, which I'm going to use. Thing is once you put the silicone on the acetate, I think it's permanent. So I think so. Not sure. So anyway, here we go. I have this big circle in the middle of silicone here. That is to keep resin out of this area. Once the main body of the piece cures, I'm going to pop that out like I did with the malachite and then design a pretty little maybe crystal center or something like that. So what I want to do is just start laying down some colors in no order. I want to blend them. I want them to twirl together. And I just want it to look really pretty. So that's what I'm going to attempt. I will be using the heat gun to move stuff around. But first I have to make sure I cover this whole bottom area because the heat gun will melt that. And you can't use the heat gun a long time on this because, like I said, this will melt and then the resin will sink underneath. So now I have some Purple Rain that I'm just going to drizzle in there randomly. And this doesn't need to be, very complicated. It's just pour it down, move it around, pour it down, move it around. This is the Purple Cow, which is an acrylic, and it will set up quicker than the other ones, so you want to be mindful of that. And because I know what that alcohol ink looks like with the Amethyst Dream drizzled in it a little bit, I'm going to concentrate using the alcohol ink on top of the Amethyst to see what kind of cool effect I can get. And actually I'll do that right now. Yeah, I just love that. That is really just a fantastic color. Try a little bit in the Purple Rain too and see what happens. Okay. Sorry, I see a cat hair. All right, and then last for this layer before I move it will be a little bit of the white. Not much. that should be good for now. So let me heat it up. Sorry about that. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the entire board, or this side. Well, no, I'll probably do the whole thing, and just swirl it around a little bit to mix up the colors. Get them going in a nice, get them in a nice way. Now this, remember, is an interpretation of an amethyst slab. It is not an actual one that I'm trying to recreate or anything like that. It's my art interpretation of one, like the colors and the way that they move through the rock. All right. So now I'm going to do exactly the same thing again, except alternating colors. So I have a little darker here, maybe come through with a little lighter. And it's all going to sink through and move around and do whatever it wants. Okay. I'm going to finish off the purple cow before it gets too stringy to work with. And then this is the Purple Rain. Then we'll do a little more of the white. Don't want to put a lot of this in there. Just a little bit here and there because, like I said, there's not much of it. And I'm hoping that, sorry, I gotta start finishing my thoughts. There's not much of it in the stone, just like little hints of it. So I'm hoping by stringing it through very thin like that, that it will show up, but not large amounts of it. And then here is the rest of the alcohol ink. Okay, I'm going to heat it up, move it around, and then we will be done with this layer. Okay, and move it around again. And then we're going to leave it to sit and cure overnight. Then I will be back for the next layer. So let me take you down and give you a quick close-up. Oh, this damn glare. Nope. No matter which way I go, I'm screwed here. So, what I really wanted you to see was the alcohol ink in the corner. See that bluish color underneath? That's going to be beautiful. That will be beautiful in the end. I don't know if you can see right here under that blue. There's some funky designs going on under there. But yeah, so that's it for this part, guys. Stay tuned. I will be back tomorrow with part 2. All the items that I use are listed in the description box below. If you have any questions, you can leave them below in the comment area. I want to thank you for supporting me, for watching me, and for just being the awesome people that you are. Have a great night and happy pouring.